Now, today I am walking down the kennel row looking for a specific dog. And all of these happy dogs up at the front of the kennel, I think, puts in contrast this dog. Beagles are used for testing because of their forgiving, caring nature, the hound dog in them. Hound dogs in general are just such sensitive dogs, amazing dogs. She's got some hound in her, maybe some beagle, I don't know. We got to help her because she is in a mess of a situation. Let's go sit with her.
Hi. Can I just set this right here? Just make it really small. I'm gonna make everything really small, okay? Surprisingly, I think I can lay in my tush on that. You know, there are dogs that I see where there's concern that the fear might turn into aggression. There are dogs that I see that I know from experience that, like little dogs or dogs that look really submissive, that can very quickly turn and bite. And then there are dogs like this where your heart just melts. I mean, when you see a hound dog like this just shaking in fear, that's a puppy, you can just see it from a mile away. You want to just go in there and scoop them up and hug them and hold them. But there's a process. Because this dog is still in that same mental state as the giant Cane Corso, the Pit Bull, the Doberman, where you proceed with caution because that's the right thing to do. And that doesn't change for a dog like this in this fear state. Now, I know something about this one that I found out on the way in here that y'all don't know. And I try not to get information on the dogs that I'm visiting unless it's a safety concern, because I don't ever want to put something on them that isn't just or isn't fair. You know, a lot of times in my experience over the years in working with shelters, someone will go, oh, that dog is not kind. And that might not be the case at all. It might have been the situation where someone was moving very quickly to clean their kennel and they were really scared and lashed out. But with him, someone told me that he's been like this for days. And they're a really fantastic dog walker volunteer at the shelter, and they can't get him out of his shell. And so they're really worried about him. So, you know, honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to achieve anything, but stick with me, because the good news is we've been able to work through situations like this. Now, I'm doing a couple of things. It's really noisy in here. And one of the ways to help a dog in this state is to just give them some peace. So the whole team's helping move some of the noisy dogs around. We're giving them treats, frozen treats, chew bones, everything, just to give him some silence. We're also going to try treats. I come armed with the best treats in the entire world, and it worked. It worked. So it might take a while, but there's hope here. There's always hope in a dog kennel if you just take the time with the dog that needs the help. Okay, I'm going to give another treat, and I'm going to take that as a signal to sit. No. We have officially entered sitting with dogs. It's funny because if I didn't have any information, when I look at a dog like this, I would say that this dog just came into the shelter hours ago. But because it's been days, I'm going to approach this a little differently. And we're going to potentially take some... It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. So the neighbor dog just jammed into the side. You know, these are just kind of thin plates so that they can go up and down and they can expand these kennels to the size needed. It gives the shelter the ability to work with bonded pair dogs, bigger dogs. But sometimes it makes for a lot of noise, and it really scares these dogs because if they're leaning up against this for protection and another dog bangs on it, it can rattle them like it did with him right here. And now with me in his space, he has nowhere to go. Okay, we're going to go really slow. We're okay. We're going to reset. We're going to reset. We're going to try something here. And don't mind my abridged version. This is what I do for the kiddos, but somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. La da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. La da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, da da da. We've got to get her out of a fear state. She's so scared. So scared. To be in this for days will just wreak havoc on your body. It'll mentally break you down, but it will physically break you down as well. Just the amount of toxins it allows in your body, the inability to eat, to go to the bathroom, to drink water. Like, it's the most dangerous state a dog can be in a long-term situation like this. And so we've got to help her break out of that and release her brain from that. And the only way we can do that is with other sensory items outside of letting her know that she's going to be safe. But we can't just tell her that. We can't just convince her that she's going to be safe by telling her that she's going to be safe. So we've got to figure out different things like my bed singing, treats, touch, whatever we can do. And we have to be a bit more, I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but proactive, I think, is the right word, because we already know that nothing else is going to work. Time of just her decompressing in here is not going to work. She is in an emergency state, and we've got to do what we can to help. So you can barely see it. You can barely see it right there. But what I'm doing is, it's getting her taste buds and her nose working, and you can kind of see it on the side of her snout. You can see her whiskers. Super awkward and uncomfortable, but we're trying to unlock some things here that I wouldn't normally do with a dog, and I wouldn't recommend that you just do this to any sort of dog. But because of the emergency situation that she's in right now, we've got to try all these different things to unlock this. And normally I would kind of go in an order, whereas right now I'm flooding her a little bit with all these options to see if I can break her out of these things. Good. We're going to go right into positive affirmations. Good girl. You're a good girl. Hi. You're a good girl. Hi. It's a good girl. You're a good girl. You're the prettiest hound dog I think I've ever seen. Hi. You're a good girl. Yeah. It's going to be okay. If you want, you can use my blanket and you can sit down. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Oh, that smells good, huh? That smells good, doesn't it? Here, let's break it open. I'll let you smell it. Oh, that smells good, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got a little tongue working. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Her little snout is so cute. Her whiskers are working. You can barely see them, but they're just like a little cat, just moving a little bit. Okay. Okay. We're gonna, I think I'm gonna move into the scoop right away. Totally out of character. Normally we go through this process, but I think we're in a situation right here, and she's already in the scoop spot. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're going to find out her story here in a minute, but this is just kind of more of an emergency situation here. So what I do sometimes in these situations is I just do a little compression, and you can hear the dog behind me throwing a fit, and she's been living in that for who knows how long. So she's shaking right now, just trembling. And so we just put a little compression on here. It's kind of like the dad hug, you know? If she moves and she wants out, I'll let her out, no problem. But I'm just gonna, they even have those, what do they call it? They're vests that you can put around your dog. I think like storm shirts. You know what I'm talking about? Thunder shirts. And you can put it on your dog for like fireworks and storms. Well, that's the name then. That's why thunder shirt. Boy, that just registered. Well, welcome, Rocky. So if the thunder is scaring your dog, it gives them compression and they feel safe, like a hug. Now, I don't recommend walking up and doing this to a dog, especially a dog that you just met. Yeah. But in this situation right here, it can really help her. All these things can really help her. Okay, good girl. Good girl. We're going to do a little compression on the head too. This is good because it gets the blood flowing. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. I mean, look at that. It's one of my favorite things too. So like, I had someone somehow find my email address, email me the other day that I was being too rough on Pumpkin. And I usually just ignore that stuff, but I responded back so quickly and just said, absolutely not. No. Like, this right here is so helpful for this dog because we are going to help break this dog of their chains of fear so that she can start to heal and be comfortable in the space and know that it's okay and she's got someone in her corner, I guess in this case in her kennel. We're here. And I think even without knowing your story, I know that it's been hard on you and you're probably thinking a little bit of it's your fault, and it's not. Like, nothing that you've done has caused you to be here. It is not your fault. And you're a good girl. I want you to know that, okay? And we're going to get through this together. I'm here now. We're here. If you knew how many people right now were doing this thing where they send you love by hitting the heart or the thumbs up, I think you would feel it. Well, you probably can feel it through me. Should we go right here? A hound dog like that right there? Yeah. Oh, now we're melting a little bit, huh? Is that it? Is that the spot? Okay. There's usually a couple spots, right? It's usually like the head, like right between the eyes, the chest, or the hiney rub. It's usually one of those. I think for her is a chip. Here, you melting? Here, you can come back over here. Okay. All right. I think we need to get a little bit of her story because that's going to really help us to understand maybe why she's in this state. See if we can get some additional details, find out exactly how long she has been here. And also, just by the way, and get her age, because she's still young. Look at that. Look how big that paw is. I bet I'm guessing she's like 10 months old. Alexis?
Yes.
Do we know how old our girl is?
Yes, she is young, only 10 months, around 10 months old.
Oh, I redeemed myself with that whole thunder shirt incident. I'm good at guessing, just not smart. Hi, you can relax. You want to relax a little bit? There you go. Okay. Yeah. Also, if you notice while we're doing this, I'm pulling away and then I'm pushing in more compression. I'm pulling away, like we go back and forth, just so that she also knows that she's free. She can get up at any time she'd like. The compression's there if she wants it. Okay. Tell me we got something, anything. A microchip?
No microchip, no collar either.
Oh yeah. Well, what's that? Oh, it's like some bag of treats. Oh, yeah. That's probably the treats everyone's trying to get her to come out of her shell. There's a giant bag of treats up on the top of her kennel. That way, when people walk by, they're more likely to give her a treat. Like, everyone's trying. That's the thing, is it's a whole community here. Like, the shelter is not, I know sometimes it can seem scary, but it's not. It's a place full of people with big hearts that do so much, that are typically underpaid, overworked, and often compassion fatigue, but they're doing everything they can to help these animals in every way they can. Okay, so we don't have a microchip. What else? What else do we know?
Well, this is actually technically her 6th day.
6 days? Oh, man.
It's been almost a week.
She's been in this state for a week. Part of it's she's a puppy, but part of it's probably, too, she's just underweight from not eating. You know, I call it like my dad's suit sort of look, where it like looks like she put on her dad's suit and it's too big for her. But part of that's probably she just needs to put on some weight and eat some food. And the other part's probably she's 10 months old, you know. Okay, so 6 days, owner not known. So she's available for adoption now.
She is, I think as of today, she is available for adoption.
But no interest,
Holds,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
And the reason, okay, when you see these videos, you go, I would adopt that dog in an instant. But that's not everyone coming to the shelter. If you think about all the first-time dog owners, the people that thought, well, I'm going to go buy a dog, but okay, you know, I saw this goofy guy on doing videos saying I should adopt a dog. They're naturally going to be attracted to the dogs that are at the front of the kennel, wagging their tails, happy as a clam. You know, right? It's like, she's the kind of dog that just goes under the radar and doesn't get adopted because everyone thinks, oh, she's so cute, she'll get adopted when they see this video. Right? Like,
Exactly. And also her apprehensiveness, like in coming up to the front, of the kennel is not doing her any favors. So even for some of our featured dogs, the shelter has said they're not actually getting as many applications as they used to.
I'll bet it's because people look at it and go, oh, it's kind of like, well, how do you say it? Like you're a victim of your own success. And you all have been so awesome. So many of you are sharing this, and so I think people see this, how many shares or views the video has, and they go, oh, well, I would love to adopt that dog, but it's probably already adopted. No, reach out. Because if you go, that dog is meant for me, I know it, I feel it in the bottom of my heart, and you reach out, it could be, right? And if it's not, guard your heart a little bit. It's okay, right? You did it. You're still a good person. So reach out anytime, especially for her. She's going to need it. She's going to need an army of us sharing and networking to help her find a home, because not anyone can just adopt this dog. You're going to have to be willing to put in the time and the patience and the understanding that she may take a lot of time to come out of her shell.
Unfortunately, without a collar or microchip, we don't know of a name, so we'll need to give her one.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, she's going to need a name for sure.
She was found locally somewhat. She was actually kind of near the lakeside here.
All right.
She was found by a parent and their son, who were just walking their own dog, and came upon her, and they called animal control to pick her up. Health check just notes she has dirty ears and an underbite. Can't really see it right now, but...
Can you see your ears? They clean them a little bit, but yeah, she's certainly not been cared for in maybe her whole life.
And also I will note that near the lakeside,
It's
there
dirty.
are a lot of stray animals that often walk around there. We've actually been near that, and we saw that dog running around from the past animal control ride along.
Yeah, I was trying to catch that little dog, and it got away from me, and you guys got it.
And we just happened to run across that one. And that was our first ride along out there. It's pretty common.
Well, and with a lot of lakes, like it's dirty down there. There's sand, and I don't know about down there, but in a lot of homeless situations, I'm not saying dogs with homeless people are bad, but a lot of times dogs are often sold and kind of bartered and traded, or used sometimes for the person that is scamming, that might be, at the exit of the highway and has a cute puppy and is asking for donations. And then when the puppy gets bigger and they're no longer as cute and they don't bring in as many donations, then they discard. And I'm not saying that happens in every situation, but it is not uncommon. So that could be the situation here. Hi. Oh, okay. We're getting some eye contact. You're checking things out. That's okay. You can check things out because you're a good girl. You're a good girl. All right. So a name.
We still have that list one of our members gave us of just a bunch of name ideas.
Yeah.
She looks kind of like a caramel color.
She does.
That's funny because as soon as I opened this up, the first name I saw in here was caramel. Maybe we can have a name inspired by like a lakeside or a lakeshore or something.
Yeah. I mean, it could be Eleanor or Ellie.
Ellie's cute too.
Another thing we could do is let members vote. We could do like a members poll. I don't think we have to decide right now. We could do a members poll and then just allow people to vote on that. The neat thing about the members community is it's a really awesome people of dog lovers, specifically dog rescue lovers. And it's a very supportive group. We've had a couple people sometimes that have not been supportive, and we just give a kind reminder that, hey, this is a supportive group. And if you've ever lost a pet, if you're interested in doing more rescue and fostering, it's a really great place to be a part of that community. So I would love to have you be a member. It does cost money, so if you're tight on budget right now, no problem. Everyone eventually gets all the information. We just share things there first, and we do some fun behind-the-scenes content. And fun things like this is a way to say thank you to our members group. So hit the join button, and you can vote in the poll on what her name should be. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to publish this in the members group right now, a little video on her, and a poll to let members vote on what her name should be. And then stick around to the end of the video and you'll find out what members voted on. And so we'll have her name. So you don't even have to wait. You're going to get to find out in this video. But I want to spend more time with her. Like, I know it won't be a very exciting video, but I just want to hang in here with her.
We do have a mail that we've been sent.
Oh, we have
some
more?
Awesome mail.
It just keeps coming, huh? You all are unbelievable. Like, the fact that you just keep sending mail, I love it because I love it because you guys are so talented and so thoughtful, but I love it because the shelter then also gets these donations. So it's it's a lot of work for our team, largely Alexis, because she's got to load up her little car with all these packages, but we appreciate it. And for everyone where if we don't open your mail or your package, you don't see it, still know that we really appreciate you. And it means a lot to the shelter because a lot of the volunteers get to see these, and the staff at the shelter and the dogs still get these things. So thank you. What'd your leg do? I just want to ask me to comment if my legs ever fall asleep, which I thought was pretty funny because they don't, or they only have like once or twice. But now that I just got that comment, I think on the last video, now my legs right now are literally falling asleep. Whoever you were, you should not have planted that seed. Here you go. Here, you want a treat? Is it a treat? Oh, you want a treat? Okay, let's do a head massage here. Oh, that's so good, huh? Yeah, good puppy head massage. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, Kel.
Yes.
I know we're probably moving a little too fast, but she'd be a good farm dog. Ain't nothing but a farm dog.
We have a lot of light brown.
Scared dogs. You'd be like a scaredy cat farm.
Oh, man. I haven't been listening because I've been trying to...
Keeping the dogs quiet.
The dog's quiet. Okay, so female, 10 months.
Yep.
The cutest little puppy face.
My legs are falling asleep. Because she's really heavy. She's a bigger puppy than she seems. She's all curled up right now.
Yeah.
But I'll bet how much does it say she weighs up there?
Well, it gives a range. It says 35 to 75. So.
Yes, I would concur. She is somewhere between that. But her eyes, she's got those cartoon eyes.
Yeah, but you can see just the little bits of the white around.
Yeah. And she's like that great, like, just hound mix of a dog, that everyone would certainly fall in love with that came over to your home.
Those floppy ears.
Yeah. She's loosening up. She's not like, before if I made any movement, she was just terrified. Whereas now she's okay with this and kind of feels good. Hopefully there's something in some of this love letters with dogs, these packages that she might really like. She might be going to sleep too. She might not, she might fall asleep.
Yeah, it's funny because like she has such a little puppy face, but then her body is
It's pretty big.
pretty big.
And she's underweight too. Like,
What kind of mix do you think she is?
you know, she's definitely hound, obviously. And well, I say obviously, but she's hound. I don't ever want to be that person where they're like, you know.
Well, what kind of hound?
Well, so a mix, right? Hound, and then she could have some Labrador in her.
Oh boy.
Oh, that is big. Oh, no way that's fitting in here.
No.
You want to just go through it and film it?
Yes, I got they specifically labeled things, a box for you to open while in the kennel, so you don't have the whole thing.
Oh, man, such thoughtful people. Okay. Oh, this one's for me?
Yes. So they have a lot of goodies in here.
Okay.
Basically, a lot of that is personal gifts for you guys.
Oh my goodness, yo.
So there's a lot of things in here. This specifically is for the shelter, like opening here.
Okay, awesome.
And,
Okay.
This extra little thing I thought you'd like to see while you're in there.
Okay, okay. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, just go ahead and set it down there for me. Awesome. Okay, I gotta move my legs. Look at this little puppy belly. By the way, can you get a little peek of that puppy belly?
Oh yeah. Let's get some belly rubs.
I snuck a puppy belly rub. Let it be noted that don't send me personal gifts. Thank you, whomever just sent this. But we have been blessed with so much. We have plenty of stuff, and thank you. Send it for the dogs. They need it. I know it comes from a good place, so appreciate you guys. But the dogs need it more than anything. Okay. Contents within this box. 1. There's a box to be opened at the shelter for love letters with dogs. Inside are a few toys for the dogs Rocky is sitting with. An envelope with a donation to AFE, and also a package and a bag for Alexis. Let's skip to the end here and see who this amazing person is.
Natalie.
She is a member and a subscriber.
Natalie, and you are an organized person who can really think through a process here. This is really great. Okay. Girl that is soon to be named, you already have someone that loves you very much. What is this? Look at this. So this is a toy. She's likely never had a toy before. You know, people always say, like, in the comments, like, well, how would you know that? I mean, she probably never had a toy. She might have grown up on the streets, hasn't been with someone for very long, and you'd be surprised how many dogs come in here that have just never had anything like that. I know you think, because you give your dog a lot of toys, like us, we give our dog way too many toys, that they've had them. But this could be this dog's first toy. The fact that she doesn't even know what to do with it. Oh, that is a face of a dog who's never heard a toy squeaker. Here, what's this? Okay, that's a toy, and you can play with it. See? Wow. Whoa. And that's for puppies that are 10 months old. Yeah, that's for you. Okay? It's a bear. Not a real bear, a toy bear. Don't want you to be alarmed. Yeah, that's a good toy. I'm going to put this right over here. This is going to stay with you, okay? Oh, and look, I think this is perfect for you. Look at this little teddy bear. Just your size, just your color. You want to check it out? It's okay. Yeah. Should we see if this one squeaks? It squeaks. It squeaks. Natalie even de-tagged the toys. Pro. You rock, Natalie. This is awesome. Hey, can you rush this over to the donations department right away for me, Kel?
Wow.
Yeah, $100 donation. That's awesome, Natalie. Thank you. And look, a little letter for you. Okay, these are other kinds of dogs. One day you'll probably have some dogs you can play with. Hey, puppy, you didn't know it yet, but your life is about to change, all for the better. She's right. The affection and love you're receiving right now is just the beginning, and what your future holds for you. Rocky, Kelly, Alexis, and team. You guys are amazing. And I love the work and dedication you provide to these dogs and pets in need. When you highlight them in your videos and tell their stories, it's giving them a new chance at life. It's so heartwarming when you see the transformation from a scared dog cowering in the corner to being more relaxed and accepting the affection and love. The best is when Rocky can do his signature scoop. We got it. We did it. We did it. Look, by the way, look at this face. Look at the change right there. Some relaxing in here. That's good. See? That's good. That's some relaxing. Looks like a smile. It's not, she's not happy, but she's relaxing, and that's really fantastic. That is what we're looking for. Perfect timing with that letter too, huh? High fives and paws, hugs, and much love. Natalie, you're fantastic. And I respond to a lot of Natalie's comments, so I know exactly who Natalie is. That's what's really fun. That's what I love about this community.
All the way from Canada.
Yeah. I love my Canadian friends. Oh no. Oh, this is hilarious. Alexis, this is for you.
Twix coffee.
Twix coffee.
That's awesome, though.
I don't know if I can condone this because we have our own flip coffee, but I think this is great. Oh, and she even put, this is cool. Alexis, I'm going to pass this off to you. She even put like a scarf or a hat in there. The Twix Queen.
That's so sweet.
I would feel like a traitor, but I'm also a little jealous, and I would like to try some of this Twix coffee. Certainly it's healthy. Oh, you'll see?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Okay, here, this is for you. She packaged it up too, so it doesn't get dog hair on it.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
She sent us some cookies, some Italian pistachio cookies that I think would go really well with coffee.
I'm going to say Kelly does love some good Italian cookies. As we got married in Italy.
It's true.
We'll have to tell that story sometime. And I'm kind of a big deal. Is this for me? It might be. It doesn't. Oh, it has noise. I was like, it doesn't squeak. Maybe it is for me.
She wrote a letter to us too.
Oh, wow.
But I just want to show you that on her stationery, she has a picture of her and her dog.
Oh, awesome.
And so it's really sweet.
Oh, good. We'll show that.
This later.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. All the way from Canada. That's cool.
It looks like there's a note on the front.
Canada's famous for our maple syrup. That is true. It quite literally just seeps out of the trees as you walk by in Canada. Espresso for the coffee and bean for, of course, who else? They said to use it in desserts or even a little bit in your coffee to sweeten it up a little bit. That's great. I'm going to try that for sure. That's really cute. Cool. I love it. How thoughtful. Natalie, thank you. There's so much more from Natalie, too. We're going to have to take...
Yeah, she's donated so many toys, blankets, and on top of the, already donation to the shelter.
The shelter's going to be so happy about that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's amazing.
Okay, great. Can we just look at her face here for a minute? Hold on. Oh, she got tight, but look. Oh, she does have a little underbite. It's coming out. Whoever would have thought opening mail with dogs or opening love letters with dogs would be such like a therapeutic time for them. The good thing is now you can see the kind of dog you can get where she's not always going to be in that fear state in the right environment. I'm not sure what's in this package. Okay. Actually, this might, you know what? I don't want to scare her with her thinking it's a real dog. That's really neat. Let's see. Like it is kind of wild, like when you put a real dog in, or like a stuffed dog in a kennel, how it will change the environment, because a dog doesn't necessarily know that's not a real dog, especially if it's fluffy like this, and so their behavior can change. So we're not gonna. Yeah, she's already getting worried about it. You know what? Can you just see who that's from, and we'll tell them thank you. But I don't want to put that pressure on her right now. It is a very thoughtful gift. It's just not. It's not the right gift in the right moment. Isn't that wild? Yeah, it did. Tell me real quick. Summarize who it's from. Okay, it's okay. We're okay. Etta. Thank you, Etta. I appreciate it.
Well, you know what? It said, "Love you, Pumpkin. You're a good boy." So we can take this to Pumpkin.
We can. We can't always do that, but we will in this situation. That will be perfect for Pumpkin. He'll really love that because he's now coming out of his shell and really exploring things. There's actually some hidden camera footage that we shared with members that I would love to share with all of you right now, where, we've got him in the Quonset hut, which is the condo that we built for him on the farm. And he was pulling his blankets out of his kennel to cuddle with his blankets because he's never had blankets before. And he was playing with his toys because he's never had toys before. And we got it all on hidden camera because he was doing this as he was kind of decompressing and this safe space and getting to come out of his shell. It's exactly what the farm is for. And so it was neat seeing him get the opportunity to do that. So now I think will be the perfect time to bring him a little stuffed animal dog. He'll really love that. But yeah, replay that real quick, how she got really nervous and it changed her entire demeanor. And I had to bring her back to this state. And that's not uncommon with dogs like this. It's like any little thing can set them back. And so you just got to keep working with them and keep spending time with them. Remember, we're going to reveal her name here in a minute. I'm going to have to wait a couple days, but by the time, right before we release this video, we'll put it in the video because it usually takes us a couple days to get the video out, just to get it uploaded. And, they're long videos and we do some light editing on it and Bobby edits it for us. Bobby's awesome. Hi, Rocky and Animal Friends of the Valleys. Greetings from Vermont. I have sent along 200 hand-tied nip knots for your gift shop. The toys are filled with Vermont-grown catnip. Wendy, thank you. That's amazing. They have, Animal Friends of the Valleys has a really neat little pet store up at the front in the lobby. So when people get their pets, they can come purchase things, or from people from the community can come purchase things. And it's all 100%, the money goes back into the shelter. So this will be neat. Let me show you some of these. Here, I'm going to let you check it out. You want to check it out? That catnip's going to smell like kind of funny. But look, she hand-tied all of these and put a little catnip in there and put a little sticker on there. Yeah, thank you for supporting my small business. Do you sell these? Did she have like a company name or anything?
It might be buried in here, down in here, but...
All right, well, if we find it, we'll put it on the video.
But this was the second part of the letter.
Oh, there's another bag.
It's the 100, it looks like, per bag.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Wow, just you taking the time, Wendy, to tie 200 things or tie 100 things. Let's see what the dogs are. Okay, this is bag number 2. Oh, bag number 2 of the nip knots. Having rescued 5 fur children, 2 dogs and 3 cats. That's awesome. Recommendation, for a dog named Fido, spelled P-H-Y-D-O-U-G-H. That's cute. Wendy, thank you for taking the time to do this. I'm telling you, the cat team especially is going to be excited about this, so thank you. And we love cats, especially Kelly. Kelly loves cats. What I want is to help this girl get adopted, and I can't do it alone. I need you guys. And if you see this, it doesn't matter how many views it has on it. Reach out. I will put the information down in the description below. If you can't adopt right now, share, because that is typically what leads to a dog getting adopted. And subscribe, because I'd love to have you follow her story and her journey. We'll do pup dates. One of my favorite things is y'all watching these pup dates with your dogs and with your family on your TV in the living room, and then sending me pictures and tagging me on social media like Instagram and Facebook, and just sharing these moments. You can ask Kelly, like, it makes my day, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like when I get those, I'm like, hey, Kelly, look at this. So thank you. And let's get this girl adopted. Okay, here's her name reveal.
Okay, we asked y'all members and you sure did deliver. We said, what name should it be? Should it be Ginger? Because it's a really great color, the color of her, and a sweet name. And then I also asked for Ellie after Lake Elsinore, where she was found. And you all decided that Ellie would be the perfect name, and I couldn't agree more. In fact, some of y'all, like Nancy, pointed out that Ellie means light or bright one, and she'll be the light in someone's life. Perfect. Ellie, you have a whole community of people that love you and care about you, and we're going to work to help you find that forever family. Real quick, as I was walking out, look at this. She came up to the front of the kennel for treats. Man, this stuff works, and it's really fantastic to see it work so fast.